devolution has been an integral part in authorized officers being able to advance their HR matters regarding recruitment, regarding disciplinary matters in a more efficient and streamlined manner. It gives them hands-on ability to just handle matters within grades 1 to 7, and thankfully today we have signed the devolution agreements extending devolution up to grades 12. So authorized officers now can handle those matters for officers within those grades. As transformation manager, is an exciting time, and it is a welcome time for the public service.
The signing of the devolution regulations, the extension really of the devolution regulations today is a significant change, I would say, for HR public service wide. What it really means to the Department of Human Resources is that the department has now become more of a centralized auditor for HR functions and responsibilities, and the devolution really allows the authorized officers the authority to engage, to recruit, and to manage their teams. Department of HR's role in that really is to provide support to authorized officers and to ensure that the necessary programs, systems, and mechanisms are in place to support devolution. So we're really excited about the change. As I said, the evolution of HR is happening, and is happening really quickly in the public service, and it's something that we certainly welcome.
I think it's really beneficial in the sense that we'll be able to recruit persons at a faster pace. I'm definitely looking forward to going back to my office to look at all the positions that I have to be filled under grade 12, and hoping that we can get through to fill up positions in a much more timely manner. It's also good to see that as we transform the public service, that more power and authority is being given to those who are leading ministries.
The signing of this agreement, which allows us now to respond more rapidly to the mandate of the ministry. Now that we can not only hire from grades 1 to 7, we can, and that has now been increased to 12. On the technical level, where we see a great need, we're able now to respond faster for the greater need of the community as we seek to solve and improve the infrastructure development in the community.
The advancement of today's signing of the devolution agreement is welcomed by myself and all my HR colleagues because it helps us to be more efficient and effective in onboarding persons to the public service, which I know my heads of departments will welcome this new change.
The Ministry of Financial Services, Labour and Trade, as you know, is a new ministry. We're still equipping our teams, and we are focused on economic development, building the business environment in the territory, and delivering services to businesses and the labor force. So this devolution agreement allows us to be able to bring the teams that we need on board to deliver those frontline services and enhance the ease of doing business in the Virgin Islands. So we welcome this development.
Our ministry plays a critical role, as you would be aware. Most of the discussions that we've had over the past 6 months or so has been how we can beef up our team, how we can improve on what we do, but most importantly, how we can educate the public on the fact that the environment is important, but then again, most importantly, how we can tie what happens within the environment to people's pocketbook, because I think that's where they would understand. So with this devolution that happened here today, we're hoping that we could bring in a few more officers in that grade range that will serve as education officers, that will serve as officers in climate change, that will serve as officers in beach development, beach management, and the like, and begin to educate the BVI community on the importance of the environment and what that means to us. Most of the other places that promote tourism has something that you could point to, and most likely something man-made. What we have is what God has given us, our environment, and I think we need to appreciate that more.
Today we signed the devolution agreement with all authorized officers. Those officers include permanent secretaries, the financial secretary, the attorney general, and the commissioner of police. This is an important step in us being able to achieve a new vision for human resources within the public service. It allows these authorized officers to have the ability to hire, to discipline these officers, and also to process applications much more swiftly. So here I say congratulations to the Department of Human Resources for taking this step, and for His Excellency the Governor for agreeing to allow for the devolution process to take effect. Again, devolution has now been extended from grades 1 to 12 within the public service.
The Ministry of Finance and its departments are geared towards revenue generation, revenue collection. The devolution process would allow us to have a lot more free rein, or even a better framework for us to hire staff, hire officers that are geared towards this revenue collection, revenue generation activities. It also allows us to go beyond that in terms of dealing with disciplinary matters, and it gives us a level of efficiency that we would have otherwise not have. So we're very thankful for this opportunity. We're thankful for the vision of the government of the Virgin Islands. We're thankful for the vision of the Deputy Governor's office to go ahead and do this, and we look forward to the fruits that it's about to bear.
Well, in terms of advancement, it's certainly going to make it a lot quicker to onboard the personnel that we need at certain levels, and that's certainly a step in the right direction. But I should also say that it's a very serious responsibility that has been devolved to us, because it also includes discipline and so many other areas. So of course we look forward to being able to onboard persons a lot quicker. And we also accept the challenge that comes with the entire devolution regime.
I would say that the signing of the devolution agreements that we signed today, first I must describe it as a breakthrough moment in the public service, and I would say that it equals efficiency. It will certainly help us to be more efficient in the Cabinet Office in making sure that the right talent is in place so that we can do the work of the Cabinet, the National Security Council, Virgin Islands Cadet Corps. So I would say in all it equals efficiency. We'll be able to advance the work in a more efficient way.